Guys, what's up? If you're new, my name is Lynn. If you're not, welcome back. So today I am going to be answering curly hair questions. I asked you guys to ask me in one of my photos on Instagram and you guys did, so let's answer them. And before we continue, I just want to mention that I am not an expert. I didn't go to school for this. I didn't study this. I don't do a lot of research on curly hair. I literally go off by my experience. So if I'm ever giving advice, it's based on my experience and what I've dealt with. So just keep in mind that I'm not an expert. I don't know all the answers. First question is, where do you get your haircut and what do you ask for when you do? So I go get my haircut at Diva Salon in Soho, New York City. I've been going to my stylist Jessica for years now, and the first time that I went to her, I asked her for more volume. I told her I wanted more volume. I didn't want my hair to be way down, and she cut my hair into like a heart shape and a lot of layers shorter at the top. That way it just sits on the top of my head and it looks voluminous. But my hair is longer now, so it doesn't have the same type of volume it did when it was shorter. And I also got my hair dyed at the Diva Salon with Annalise, and she is amazing. Just keep in mind when you go to your stylist, show them pictures of how you want your hair to look and how you don't want your hair to look, because that way if it's a good stylist, they'll be able to tell you like, listen, layers are not going to work for you because you don't have this type of hair, you don't have the texture, you don't have the definition, your hair is still in the process of getting healthy, so it's not going to look like Lynn Kate's hair. So I just really suggest you bringing in pictures and tell your stylist to be honest if this is going to work, if it's not. And I want to mention that my last cut was not at Diva Salon. I actually went to Utopia Salon in New Jersey. They do Rizzo cuts. I don't know what's the difference. They both cut on dry hair, but I really don't know like the different techniques that they use. But Utopia Salon is really good too with curly hair, and I got my haircut with Nubia. She's the owner. She's the sweetest person ever. So I would suggest looking into both. Diva Curl is more convenient to me, and I've been going to them since 2013, so that's why I'm going to keep getting my haircuts there. But the reason why I went to Utopia Salon is because the owner asked me to come in and I wanted to give you guys alternatives or their options. And the prices vary, honestly. It's kind of expensive. It's maybe more than $100 or maybe just about $100 to get your hair cut. I don't know about getting your hair dyed, but you should look into it and call them to get a quote. How do you get the volume to your hair is a combination of cut and curl type. So this is a really good question. I naturally have volume, but as it keeps growing, it's going to be way down up here, but it's still going to have volume down here. I've always loved having volume all over, especially at the top, because I don't know, I just feel like it looks really nice on me. But I want to grow my hair out, so I know I have to sacrifice my volume up here if I want to keep growing my hair longer. So it is a combination of my cut, because I do have layers, so it allows my hair to just sit on top and become more voluminous. And also it is my curl type. I don't know what type I really am. I think I'm like a 3B. My hair gets tangled so easily, especially when my ends are dry. I just cut it not too long ago, but it still gets tangled. I feel like that leads me to washing my hair more. Any tips to prevent this from happening? A lot of people tell me that the hair gets tangled easily, and I'm not sure why I get this question a lot. To me, curly hair in general gets really tangled. So you can't just put your hands through your hair and be like, oh my goodness, it's tangled, I need to go take a shower. No, I need to go wash my hair. No, because curly hair, we have spirals, we have different curl textures, different curl types. So it's not like straight hair where you can just comb it and then you can put your fingers through it and it will be smooth and glide down easily. No, curly hair is different. So I would suggest just not touching your hair, worrying about if it's tangled or not. Now, I do get knots in my hair, but sometimes what I do is I'll wet it or I'll grab cream and just unknot it or try to like take it out. And I don't think that's really good because you're kind of pulling on your hair, but I do it. But my hair is tangled, but it doesn't look tangled. I don't know how to explain it. So tips on growing your hair. So vitamins can help. You don't have to get fancy vitamins. I know that there are fancy vitamins out there. I did take sugar bear vitamins and it did help. My hair has always grown at a good pace, but I feel like it did help a little more, and a lot of people were telling me that it helped them. but you can take other vitamins that contain biotin, or just do your research. And also doing scalp massages I think helps me, because I've always like massaged my scalp, so that helps me, I think. And it's not straining your hair or using bad products. You inspired me to go natural, and it was the best decision I made. Just recently I decided to lighten my hair as well, and now it's really dry and losing curls. I'm starting to lose some hope. What should I do? Should I go back to my dark hair and cut my ends? So I have different answers for this. The reason why your hair could be really dry and losing curl pattern is maybe because your hair wasn't 100% healthy when you dyed it, when you went lighter. Adding bleach to your hair didn't help your journey, so instead of it getting dry a little bit and getting a little damaged, it just got damaged completely. My stylist did use bleach on my hair, but it was low volume because I wasn't going super light, I wasn't going super blonde. I didn't need that much lightener, so maybe your stylist used a lot if you went super blonde. Just keep in mind that those may be the reasons. Ask your stylist as well. And also you should deep condition a lot. Use a leave-in condition every time you wash your hair, and deep condition twice a week. But you should definitely get a trim. And going back to dark hair really just depends on you. Do you recommend any hair extensions that will look good with curly girls? Or I think she meant curly curls. No, curly girls. Okay, so no, I don't really know about any protective styling, any extensions, so I wouldn't be able to help you in that department. How does your curly hair look so good with a hat? I can't pull that off. Honestly, when my hair was shorter, it used to be hard for me to wear hats because it wouldn't like stay in place. But now that my hair is longer, my top is not as voluminous, so I guess it just fits good. I cut my own hair because I don't trust other people with my hair for so long, because I felt no one can cut curly hair right or have done a terrible job. I just feel like my hair is in such a better condition on my own. Have you ever cut your own hair in any point in your life? If yes, how many times? Did it turn out okay? Did you ever have trust issues like I do? Do you think I shouldn't cut my own hair? LOL. Sorry if these questions might be silly. Much love. So these questions aren't silly. Honestly, if you cut your own hair and you like it and it's not damaging your ends, or the cut looks nice, then yeah, keep cutting your own hair. Yes, I had a lot of trust issues when I would go to salons and cut my hair, but I still went. It's not like I would stop going. I would still get my hair cut. They would, well, sometimes they would cut it shorter than how I wanted it, but I got over it. So I would just say, if you like cutting your own hair and if it looks good, then keep on doing it. If not, you don't have to go to an expensive stylist, but just research into going to a curl specialist. I think they're usually expensive, but or just do your research on stylists and see, you know, if you want to trust them. I've never cut my own hair. I think when I was younger, like really young, I cut my bangs and it looked bad, but I never cut my hair. Go-to products for transitioning hair. So as you guys know, I use a lot of different brands now. I don't really have like a, I do have my go-tos, but even that, it's not really specific. It's not like I use 2 products all the time. Like I use a lot. Like I have a big list of the products that I rotate with when I'm not trying out new products, but I do try out new products all the time. So I literally just try it out, and if it works for my hair, I'll use it that day, and then the next wash and go I will try something new, and if it works I will keep going. But when I first transitioned, I did use Diva Curl, and it really helped me a lot. So I would say look into Diva Curl or any other companies that I've recommended. What are your hair tips for sleeping in curly hair? I will sleep on a satin pillow, which I usually always do, and it helps a lot. It really helps a lot, especially with frizz. Sometimes I use a headscarf, but I don't do it all the time. If not, I'll just sleep on my satin pillow, and yeah. Do you recommend someone who's never dyed their hair before to completely bleach their entire head, or start off slowly like highlights or ombre? Definitely do not recommend going really light in one shot. You should definitely go slowly. Like if you really want to go light, don't do it in one shot because it's definitely going to damage your hair. How do you know what curly haircut goes with your type of face? I'm really struggling with that. So this is something that your stylist would be able to tell you, because I wouldn't be able to tell you. Definitely not, because I'm not an expert, I'm not a hairstylist. So it really just depends on what kind of cut you want. You should definitely show your stylist pictures, but they can be able to tell you what's going to look good, what's not. And when you are cutting your hair and you don't know if the cut is going to look nice, you're not sure, you should definitely start small. Like don't cut a lot. When washing off deep conditioner, do you apply your usual no poo one conditioner after, or do you just let your curls absorb the deep conditioner and proceed with your daily product? So when I'm washing off my deep conditioner, I sometimes do use a shampoo right after. It really depends. If it's a heavy deep conditioner, I will shampoo after it because I don't want my hair to be too moisturized. I don't typically leave in a deep conditioner in my hair to style with. I just rinse. How do you achieve the most volume? So honestly, the less product that I have in my hair, the more volume I have, but also the less product that I have in my hair, the more work it is, I guess, in a way, to refresh it the next day. Like, I would have to refresh it the next day because it's not going to look as defined the day after. So what's your hair goal? Do you care about length? I don't really have a length goal. I'm just going to let it grow out until I don't like it anymore. What do you do if you go to the gym a lot and don't want to dry your hair out by washing it all the time? Honestly, just put your hair up in a pineapple, in a loose pineapple. That way you don't have marks when you style your hair again. And to refresh your hair after the gym or the next day, just use water and leave-in conditioner or any type of cream. How do you make your curls look so soft and big, and what are your favorite products to use? Your hair is amazing. So honestly, I have a lot of favorite products, but I think I will make a separate video on that because it's a lot. How do you deal with frizz? I always end up looking like I got electrocuted. Honestly, I have frizz. So if you look closely, look at this frizz. If you're still on your journey and your hair is not 100% healthy, the frizz it doesn't look like my frizz, but frizz just means that your hair is dry, it needs to be moisturized, and with curly hair, your hair typically is always frizzy unless you really use a lot of creams, which I don't like because I rather have volume, frizz, and a little bit of definition rather than like just defined hair. Did they use bleach on your hair for your highlights? Yes, they did, but it was low volume. Do you think continuing to chop off dead ends will encourage hair growth and help your curl pattern? Yes, I think that will definitely help. How long did it take you to get your hair to the length it is now? So the last cut that I had was, I believe my hair was here when I cut it. Like when they finished cutting it, my hair was up to here, and now it's super long. So I guess it took 3 months. Have you ever felt that your hairs demand a lot of time and effort? So when my hair was shorter, I felt like it was so easy to style my hair. I didn't care about washing my hair all the time. I used to wash my hair like every other day, but now that my hair is getting longer, oh my goodness, I hate washing my hair. I hate wash days. So yeah, it requires a lot of time and effort. Okay guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because I'm posting every Sunday and Wednesdays. So also follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.